as well. But this is a couple of public buildings I want to set off allegedly. 2nd of July 2018. Mr. Building's busy around here, so I've got to go with it. Okay, so there was a meeting and they put all meetings online to watch. Even disabled people can't access this public building, public land called the County Hall in Northamptonshire. I like the architecture. This used to be an old police station. The architecture is very nice. The lodgings for when serious like cases in Crown Court, they have the lodgings paid for by the public purse there. All of this is what the public, you're paying your council taxes, that's what you're paying for upkeep for. And they want to sell it off to raise funds for public services, i.e. Northamptonshire, what's they called? Northamptonshire Adult Social Services, that's it. And they've got a massive great big building built on the opposite side that cost over 100 million to build. Okay? So why do you build a building when you can't afford to build it? And they're sold it off, I think they've done it already, to raise more funds to fund for the national crisis in the United Kingdom for the public services. Now, they can't retain such workers, so there's a backlog of disabled people like me. This is me in my wheelchair. They cannot afford public services to help people like me. The complexity in disabilities. Now, my mates had to come here. Obviously, I'm wheelchair dependent, and my care needs. Behind me, the upkeep of these, where they have every year Remembrance Sunday. It's a lovely garden. They look up, obviously, behind me. And church is lovely, architecture building, okay? So, there's nothing accessible in my area. I'm going to turn that camera around, back round. There's a lot of traffic right now. So, I'm just showing you the architecture of the building around there. And when these buses and traffic goes by with their headlights on, I might just get some peace. It's a hot day, so I'm in the shade showing you. There's no access for me in my massive wheelchair because it's tiny in that building anyway. I just really, there's all these logos of flags flying, British flag and Northamptonshire County Council's flag, and they got a massive new building behind. So if they're struggling financially, why build a new building past 18 months? And then there's political division about political councillors going to sit in their offices in that building if they're going to set it off. Now it's all over the bloody news since July 2018 and perhaps before that, but I really don't know why they keep rushing. Look, there's no linking. They want to cut the funding to short-term development service teams now. It's just management level. Kathleen Ainshaw is the director of Northamptonshire Adult Social Services. You've got 3 national cabinet, what do they call them, civil servants, running the finance of all of this kind of council, right? This is just one. Behind me is the listed building down this side of the street, and that's known as Northampton Borough Council. Now what they want to do is close these services down, the buildings, I don't know about the buildings, but the services, right? And they want to merge two unity councils. This is meant to be the first for United Kingdom, 2 unity councils. And they tried that, endorse it, the idea, and people endorse it. South UK didn't go with it. They're meant to have public consultations, but public are not really aware of what it really means. People that work in for the services, public servants, really don't know if, but it can't retain in the local. What was it? My mate read on the radio, and then I saw an article again. There's a lot of noisy people around walking about in a minute, so I have to stop for a minute. Okay. So basically, it's alleged that the rush in National Statutory Care Act 2014. The problem is the cuts to services and cuts to, I don't know how the articles are trying to imply. Watch this, there's no sun reflection. They've got car lights on in broad daylight. Why is that? Next please. Is that odd or weird or what? I don't like the choice of music. I had to wait till that goes by. Okay, so thing is, if you're paying council tax or you're working hard for public services and they're cutting back, and not just this area but it's national, what's it going to end up? All digital, all online, everything merged. You've got the proud flying of the flags, the British flags, but are we really living in a place called meant to have democracy when there's cutbacks going everywhere? Do people really care? Just only those families with children that need services, only those adults or elderly people that need services, those are the ones that care. I care, because I cannot get what I lawfully require, offer, or give the service a choice. In the statute law, it's clear, outcomes and choices. I know a lot of key public servants do their best, and they're very difficult. There's a lot more noise. Bear with me. There's not usually a lot of traffic around this time of night, especially where I'm located. So to bear with me. On a Monday, of all days, you never get this much traffic. I've only been out for a very, very short time because I'm not well today. And more cars are coming up with lights on, and it's broad daylight. But the main point, what I'm trying to say, and we've got another bus. It's very unusual to have a lot of traffic around. Number 41. So there was the Conservative political Liz, whoever she is, in the media, local media as well today, about she hasn't been attending the meetings, but she's a cabinet member for adult services, and my gosh, it stinks, the drains. Underground tunnels are around here somewhere, so it's alleged. I don't know much about the history around the area, but I just know that my sister's trying to get me out. There's another bus coming around, stagecoach, number 15. A very, very small area this is, with a lot of traffic in the same car. Similar car then. Never getting a lot of traffic around in a very short period of time I've been sitting here. If I get a moment to speak quietly without all this noise or interaction around me, then I will. So I'm trying to keep it. In we go. It's so funny. A lot of traffic is unnatural. Anyway, I don't know how people cope they're working in those generous jobs. I mean, morning workers, the caseload's so high. We're trying to fit in so many people that need help, and I bloody well blinking all day in a situation that I'm struggling with. So this is what they're trying to sell off, basically. It's what I come here to show you. Sell off to raise funds. You pay for adult social services. But if you look in the procurement contracts page of the Hampshire County Council website, or any national claim to be county councils, just look at the funding, where the finance goes. The former CEO, Paul Blankton, got the contract. The contract, and last year or something, it was claimed 100 grand. 100 grand, thank you very much, out of the public purse. And these three national claim to be government cabinet members are on 700 quid a day, is it? And plus expenses, and that's the public paying for all that. But yet they're cutting public services. And there's another car with headlights on. Does anybody notice why they do that? The silver car is not because of the reflection of sun. Things like this. Just come back smaller. So all I'm showing you is this building, bricks and mortar. But yet they've got a brand new building behind it. It's senseless. All over mainstream media, I've been about the scandal, cutting public services, and there's waiting lists for people to have social workers, waiting lists to access services, all decision making before you ever get offered essential care plan, whatever it is now. It's all changed. But this is just one area nationally in the United Kingdom. So I need to go and get a drink of water. And then get home. Because I'm not well. And I don't know how people are meant to help. I don't know these public servants are key. There's no real managing structure. You send your emails off, you send it to in statute law complaint system to get your rights exercised, upheld lawfully, and nothing does. You go to use national statute system, right? And nothing gets done. Because the QCC, heard about that in the UK, the Quality Care Commission, you raise things with that, and nothing gets done. You use the political people, I'm talking about those who try and access missing persons, and you get no lawful justification. So you hold these public servants of work for the man and woman, and when they're not upholding a code of conduct and breaching that, again in the media today, a conservative female meant to represent this county council and the adult care cabinet member, she gets kicked out of not attending certain meetings. And so when you learn certain subjects in statute law, well, it's all very good if you've got your health and you're able to work and get out and about and stuff. But when you haven't got your health and you're reliant on the state system for support of housing, health care, NHS, that's crashing NHS nationally. Privatisation, bringing in. Who's going to profit? Is that ordinary men and women? you know. And look at the technology these days. If everything had worked out properly with the housing, social housing, disabled people can't even access what they need in social housing. And it's a year on almost. There's no repairs in my home because my reduction in my health. So this is lots of disabled men and women and their families going through so much themselves. And when you know what's behind a lot of things, and you find things out, and you try to engage with people in the job role, and they're constantly pressurised, so they're constantly affecting the quality of offer assessment, and you're not getting the outcomes that's meant to be in statute law in the United Kingdom. So for now, it's getting a bit too busy anywhere else, and I'm just observing and saying, this is one area in the UK. I haven't got the answers to everything. I don't know how many people are struggling. So how much really of the asset of public land that's being stripped end up into pocket? The adult social care, the funding pocket, public care, or is it going to go to the department? Abusive. It's all over the mainstream media. Just research it online. Just type in wherever you live. Look at the borough council, county council, district council, NHS, every public income service. Why the hell people won't get services for when you're not getting anything? If I had my health, I would not be in this area. I would be working and living off the grid with some other like-minded people. If I was able to have mental health as well, but I'm not in that position. So for now, I'm observing, and it's getting noisy, and I've got to go. God bless. Please take care and observe and be aware.